time for Slash House Podcast, baby. And of course, we've got another knee-slapping banger for you tonight. Knee-slapping one. Slapping right on the knees. I'm Ben, and this, of course, with me is AJ, and we are going to bring you the tellings of Sam Neill, R.I.P. This is an R.I.P. episode for Sam Neill.
That's right.
He's a legend, and we should have probably done this sooner, but hey, not too little, not too late. You know what I mean? I think it's right on the time, right on our time. R.I.P. Anyway, but before we go any further, the look you just gave me, before we go any further, please like, share, subscribe to the video. Helps us out a lot. Tell your friends, put the little bell icon on there. The fact that other people can't hear you open up cans, but I can, it actually adds to the insanity for me. Yeah, do the little bell. Tickle the little bell. That way YouTube tells you when we post our videos, because we try to keep them on
the tickling of the bell made a sound of a can opening. That would be sick.
Wouldn't that be nice? Wouldn't that be something?
Sick. It would be.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, I think so.
Anyway, and of course, this episode is sponsored by Dubby. Energize your butthole with Dubby.
Put some chubby in your stubby with Dubby.
Hey, if you drink a lot, apparently they've got the old what's that? The IV, liquid IV. Yeah. That's what I would use it for if I was still able to drink. I miss drinking. Boy, I miss drinking and beating my wife. I miss drinking and beating my.
I'm all about beating your wife, but why did you stop drinking? What is that about?
My butthole.
So when the drinking stops, so there's the beating of the wife. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Anyway.
What do you do if she makes the sandwich wrong?
I just cry like a bitch now. I
get up and make it yourself.
Yeah, I make her sandwiches now. That's the life I'm living. That's the life I'm living.
See, that's the new age. That's the new wave family. Mama, dad.
Yeah, fuck that shit. I don't like this. I don't like the sound of this at all.
Anyway. It just means, you take care of some of the household shit too.
I've always done that though. I'm cleaner than she is. Well, you can believe what you want. You can believe what you want. How about that? That's the stance I'm going to take on this episode. You can believe what you want, AJ. I'm not going to let you get to me. Anyway, so before we get into Sam Neill,
What do you got for me? What did you see?
If you don't know, I give you literally one guess. Not even like a figure of speech one guess. I'm going to give you one guess of what new thing came out today that I would be dying to talk to you about. And if you haven't seen it yet...
It came out today.
Literally came out today.
Yeah, I don't know.
The fucking Avengers Doomsday teaser trailer came out today. Have you not seen this?
No, I've had a very busy day.
Okay,
I don't got time to hang out in front of my computer like you do.
We're watching it right now then.
Sick.
Can you hear okay?
Yep.
You can hear okay? Oh, you missed that.
Shut up.
Shut
the fuck up.
Can you hear it okay? Wait, you talked over it. Go watch it.
Something's coming.
Wait, what was that? I missed it. I'm just kidding.
Oh, I'll start over.
You son of a bitch.
Something's coming. Something we may not be able to deter. Before this day is done, we shall be faced with an unthinkable decision. I've fought with many warriors in my time. They were far stronger than all of us put together, and they died. They died facing enemies and threats that scared me far less than this one. Everything that they sacrifice will be for nothing if we do not stand together. Put aside your petty squabbles.
Dope.
And presume nothing except this. If you return, you will return as brothers and sisters. Mark my words. We're going to need a miracle. right, pal? It's not possible.
Okay. All right. Okay. I got some opinions.
So remember when you said they need that Hail Mary? This is it.
This has got. I'm
This
in.
is it. This is it. Listen,
This.
they need to do something, right?
Yeah.
Like I said before, going the Robert Downey Jr. way. But again, it puts him
That was his voice in the beginning.
against Captain America,
That was
right?
his voice in the beginning.
Fantastic.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me? Great.
That was his voice in the beginning.
I said fantastic.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what else you want. I don't know.
I don't know. I thought you were saying something else.
No, what I said was they needed a fucking Hail Mary moment. And again, we have, taken from something that's already been done. We have Iron Man versus Captain America again. I do like
Right.
that Thor's taking the leadership role. I feel like they're putting a lot on his shoulders because there's not many left. And there's not many
Yeah.
left that could actually do
Now the
leadership.
OGs that worth the shit.
It could be really awesome or just a mess. I think even if it is a mess, it'll be pretty cool to see what type of mess it's going to be.
So
But if you think this is going to be a flop, not many of the Avengers assembled movies are flops.
very true. And I think the Russo brothers specifically, that all the ones that they've made, which has been Civil War, Infinity,
Right.
the Infinity
Endgame.
War, and then Endgame. Those all three have been not even okay, like they've been phenomenal. Right.
Right.
I know I said some shit about their other stuff, but you know what? Maybe this is just their home. Right. This is my thought of the trailer. My thought of the trailer is I'm in, and I hate myself for it, but they got me. And maybe it's memberberry nerdism. Maybe it's because I just love it so much. I love nerd shit so much, but they got me.
Sure.
I saw that trailer. I think the saving grace here is probably going to be the X-Men. I think the saving grace is going to be the X-Men.
Sure.
I
don't think the
I
saving
didn't
grace
even-
is going to be the Fantastic Four. We've waited for X-Men for a very long time. So now that we're getting them, it's going to be
I
dope.
think Fantastic Four is going to help because I haven't seen the
of course
movie
they're gonna
yet.
help.
I
What, the
haven't seen
Fantastic Four movie?
Yeah, I haven't seen the new one yet.
Oh.
I heard it was pretty good though.
It's okay.
I'm excited to watch
very
it.
enjoyable. It's a very enjoyable superhero movie. It's very comic book shit. But like what I
Yeah.
mean by that is like it would make 12-year-old us very happy,
Sure,
right?
that's fine, and that's good enough for me. I like the cast
Sure.
a lot. I actually love the cast. The stuff that every person on there has done other things that I've really enjoyed. Maybe not the Invisible Woman because I don't think I've seen much of her, but everybody else, literally everybody else, like
You haven't seen
they're-
much of the Invisible Woman.
Yeah, I don't. I didn't even notice I did that.
Good shit.
What I think is effective
Fucking
with this trailer, as a business standpoint, what this trailer made me do is want to watch some, not all, some of the newer phase shit that I didn't get around to watching, like the second Black Panther movie, Fantastic Four. I think there was like a couple others that it makes me want to watch some of the X-Men stuff,
Sure.
which they own now. So what this
You don't
did
have
do,
to. They're not good.
I
You don't
know,
have to
but I
watch any
kind of
of
want to. Like, I've never watched Apocalypse. I didn't watch the Dark Phoenix one. There's a couple others,
Dude, they're
mixed bag in there.
they're like it's a sterile fucking nothing. Okay.
That's what
Dark-
my fear was.
Dark Phoenix is we finally get X-Men costumes in the Phoenix, but you know what? It's too late because it's a shit movie. If I'm being
Right.
fair with you,
I
Apocalypse,
do like.
Apocalypse was a cop out. I don't know why. They need to just take fucking some pointers from the people doing cosplay and just use those fucking costumes because those
Right.
costumes were fucking dog shit.
Yeah, I
mean,
like
seriously.
not Pedro Pascal. I like Oscar Isaac a lot, but he did not look good as Apocalypse. I'm blessed that guy's heart, but that was a dog shit looking Apocalypse. That's why I
There's
haven't
only-
seen it. It's because
There's only so
Apocalypse-
much you can do when you look like that dude from the Ooze that fought like the Power Rangers.
Sure.
Yeah.
I think they could have done more with it, but anyway, neither here nor there.
Man.
But the point I'm making is it made me want to watch movies in their universe that I didn't there's been nothing that's come out. I was gonna get around to watching Fantastic Four, but this made me go, oh, I'm gonna watch it like tomorrow. And so I think that's very effective. And to do that with a teaser trailer like this on probably the most talked about movie, it's going to make $1 billion. Like it's going to make like a stupid amount of money.
Of course it is. The only thing I can see is that they are pulling old tricks.
Yeah, of course.
So,
of course.
Captain America coming back,
of course,
was the same as Infinity War, where he jumps in and saves Wanda and Vision in the subway. There's just a lot of things. There's a lot of, I've seen them do this before kind of thing. So
yeah,
maybe that's like a little homage to the last stuff. Maybe they're playing it safe and going back to what they know. Either way, no matter the mess, we saw a lot of characters. It looks like Gambit versus Shang-Chi, the new Black Widow taking on Mystique, Doom fending off Thor with 2 fucking fingers. That's wild.
Right.
But what did we not see? We didn't see a Hulk. There's no Hulk. There's no Red Hulk. There's no
Spider-Man, Guardians of the Galaxy,
no Deadpool, no Wolverine, and it's already been leaked. A lot of this shit has been leaked, so we already know it's going to start off with Tobey Maguire, Spider-Man, Wolverine, and Deadpool. I don't know what, like, they leaked I don't know how they do it, but they leak shit all the time. They leak a bunch of shit, and then they just see what's going to fucking get traction, right? But we all know what's going to happen, dude. They need a fucking Hail Mary.
I think the scary thing for me about this whole movie is exactly what you're describing, is that instead of writing a script and being confident in it and going for it, I almost feel like they wrote multiple different versions of the script, like the different characters and doing different things, and even probably even film them, and then leak certain shit to see what sticks, and then what doesn't they scrap, and what does they expand upon, and shit like that. And I don't like that, because when you're pandering like that, it will come across that way.
I mean, if anything, what they're doing is they're definitely shitting on their last chapter, because the last chapter we lost a lot of really cool, some characters, and now it means nothing. It was all in vain. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. This movie has to bring a hell of a lot more than just those characters back into the mix. They better do some shit, dude.
I think that this movie is kind of like the Civil War, meaning it's not like Endgame, where they're not defeating Doctor Doom in this one. I think that this is
they're definitely not defeating Doctor Doom.
I think this is like the start of it all, and like the next 3 to 6 movies are going to be all about this shit. So
yeah. I don't know what they're planning for, but I know it's gonna be the same trick. Doom is gonna win.
I've always really liked.
I believe it's Battle World after that, so that's why they have to lose.
I always really liked Doctor Doom as a concept. I liked him as a villain. I thought he had really cool arcs. There's really cool things that they could do with him.
Sure.
Robert Downey Jr. is an incredible actor. Say what you will about the guy, but he is. I think he's proven himself, not even just as Iron Man, but in all his entire filmography.
I'm just surprised he doesn't have spinal bifida from fucking carrying this goddamn franchise for that long.
100%. Yeah, dude. Oh, how's your back not snapped in half?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he's the man. And if there's anyone that can pull off playing 2 characters in the MCU without it seeming like a cloning situation or variant bullshit, it's going to be that guy.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Don't do that.
He could still be that way.
But what I'm saying is there's other characters that have played Oscar Isaac, right? He's playing Apocalypse, and he was Moon Knight. And then you have Chris Evans, who did Human Torch, and now Captain America, right?
That's true. He's not the only one. I'm saying like somebody this iconic, where it was Iron Man versus that. But I think
Josh Brolin was Thanos.
I mean, Josh Brolin
he was Thanos.
Josh Brolin is a legend among men. That Josh Brolin is someone totally different. He is built different.
Hey man, I'm just saying. I'm pointing him out. I'm pointing out the other ones.
So yeah, of course. No, you're right. There was a lot more than just one. But I see it. I think here's my final stance, and then we need to move on to the man of the hour. I think before I was like, there's no way. I think there was like a slim chance of it being good. But after seeing this and remembering that they are bringing in the X-Men into this whole thing, I do see a clear path of making this enough of the same to keep the style going, but different enough to make it feel refreshed. And I think think the way of doing that truly is on the back of the X-Men. I think making this more of
That's
an,
where
of
we're
an
going.
X-Men, I think if they make this more of an, if this movie particular, right? If they make it a X-Men focused and centered plot where the other superheroes come in to help that plot, like Thor can still be main character, right? But if the thing is like help the mutants be, I don't know, fucking mutants. I don't fucking know what the plot is, but I'm just saying, like, if you make Professor X and fixing their timeline or whatever the fuck it's going to be, like, a big part of it, I think that is something, I think that there's enough source material there that hasn't been mined yet. And that will help catapult it into a different direction because Marvel hasn't fucked with any, besides Logan and Wolverine, with Deadpool, they haven't really been able to fuck with the Marvel with the X-Men universe yet because they just got it really not that long ago in terms of like filmmaking history, and they've been working on trying to figure out a way to integrate the X-Men into their universe, and this is a shoot from the cannon way of doing it because they don't have the time to take the X-Men and make 10 movies of the X-Men. They have enough time to make one big, huge catalyst.
Yeah, but it's
like
not gonna, it's still not going to be
change.
the X-Men that they're going to wind up bringing in.
Exactly.
This is essentially what Deadpool 3 was. It was like, let's remember those who had a run that wasn't that good, and let's give them a moment to shine. And that's what they're doing in this movie. There's going to be a lot of deaths, man. There's going to be a lot of deaths.
Yeah.
But the fact that there's Avengers, West Coast Avengers, there's different groups, and I think they all come together. And I think there's a couple of plots that are going on. That's why I think it's going to get muddled and messy, and I don't think a lot of people are going to grasp all of the storyline. But
sure. That's my worry.
Whatever.
All
I want to know is how many times we're going to watch Xavier die.
Yeah, 100%.
We've already watched him die like
how
7
emotional
times
I'm going to get with that old fuck. I'm like, I've seen this dude die a million times.
There's one thing I want to see. Because I know, okay, to the interwebs, I have been reading stuff. Okay, so Magneto fights Charles. Like, the Magneto goes apeshit after Charles dies.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes head to head with Doom. And he gives him a pretty epic fight. He still loses, but I have a feeling that's going to be the moment where I bawl and sob like a child.
I can see that.
I'm going to be very
I can
upset.
See that. Well, because I'm a huge Sir Ian McKellen fan, so just
he's fantastic. He's fantastic.
Watching him put the gloves back on as Magneto and then do an epic
I just
battle
see
with
Magneto do Magneto shit
I love it
in a
when Magneto
solid fucking movie. I want, like, he did some cool shit in The Last Stand, and even in Apocalypse he did some cool shit, but it wasn't my Magneto. It was fucking Fassbender, which he did whatever. The movie's not that great, but I want to see Sir Ian McKellen.
I like Michael Fassbender as Magneto.
Whatever, you're allowed. I just want to see Sir Ian McKellen give it.
Sir Ian McKellen, it was like perfect casting for Magneto, though. Like for an old Magneto, like he was so good as Magneto.
That cast for X-Men was really fucking solid.
It was
really just a really stupid fucking storyline. It's like they were like, we like the 90s X-Men, but let's change Jubilee to Rogue and then let's do it this way.
What
and it was just like,
what really pisses me off about X-Men, the second X-Men, is I think is kind of what my problem with all of Bryan Singer is one of the most frustrating action directors I've ever come across in my entire life.
Yeah.
Because he has great scenes, but dog shit overall movies.
Right.
Yeah. Like, prime example, the second X-Men movie. The second X-Men movie has 2 of the best X-Men related scenes that's been in the history of X-Men ever. One, Magneto escaping from his prison.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
When he gets when she ejects him with the fucking balls and he makes him bigger, and that was so fucking badass. The second is the opening where Nightcrawler is doing Nightcrawler things and goes and tries to assassinate the president.
Oh yeah. Yeah, dude. Also,
so good.
X-Men Apocalypse, not a great movie, but watching Nightcrawler fight Archangel was pretty fucking sick.
See, I gotta
say. But the coolest part about X2 was Nightcrawler, though. That's it.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? There was no titular bad guy, really. They just, they're just rehashing garbage. So yeah. Anyway, listen.
Yeah.
Doomsday is going to be
podcast.
Doomsday is going to be fucking sick. So yeah,
we'll see. I think I'm on board.
Even if it's a mess, you're going to like it. Don't even lie.
Yeah, I think that's where I'm at right now. I think
Disney needs a Hail Mary, but A lot of movies been doing good lately, so
It was a great teaser, man. It
Sure.
was just a great teaser.
Sure.
It was just too good of a teaser not to talk about. Anyway,
Sam Neill,
all right. So Sam Neill,
the great late
Sam Neill.
Sam Neill. We definitely lost a fucking legend, dude. This guy was Merlin, for fuck's sake.
I've never seen it,
dude.
I saw that on the
you
list.
fucking
I was
should.
like, I forgot.
So I love Merlin's so good. And you want to know who really
There's
stands
another
out in
one
that
called
movie?
The Merlin's
Hey,
Apprentice.
Shut up.
In.
You know what's really good in Merlin? You know what's really good? You made me lose this
You yelled at
fucking.
me.
Yeah, man. Talking over me, motherfucker. Goddamn.
Who else?
Who's
is
Martin Short? He's also in that movie.
Merlin?
Yes, dude. It's fucking awesome. So the one that I'm talking about, obviously the one that has Sam Neill, it was a TV movie. It's 3 parts. It's 3 hours, each episode. It's fantastic. It's cheesy as all fuck, but it's fantastic. Highly recommend it.
I'll watch it. I've been kind of getting into like old school shit lately. Just like watching some old stuff and just being old. So this is right on it. On it.
But not only was he a fucking a wizard, he fucking ran from dinosaurs.
Yes. That's what most people know him for. Is the guy from Jurassic Park.
Also, he plays a badass vampire in Daybreakers.
He
you
does.
watch his descent in the mouth of madness, and you watch him go mad and completely possessed by a spacecraft that went to hell at Event Horizon.
I was going to be very disappointed if you didn't mention Event Horizon.
Also,
like, if you didn't mention Event Horizon.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't do that. Also, he was in Peaky Blinders.
Of course. Yeah, he was a big part of that show.
Exactly. The guy's amazing.
159 titles.
Kills every role, steals every scene. He's fucking great.
159 titles that
Good
boy
job.
has been in. That is crazy.
Fuck yeah.
There's some dog shit stuff sprinkled in there, but
Everybody
he's always
does.
been good. Yeah, I haven't seen there's a lot. I didn't realize how much shit he was in. And I was looking at this, I was like, I haven't seen a lot of these, but I'm not gonna, because they're
He's a
terrible.
face. He's just a face, right? That's been out there in the lexicon. That's just always been in movies, and we just kind of took it for granted, like we do with most actors. You go, oh look, it's him again.
I was so obsessed with Jurassic Park for like
babies have a smell.
The fact that you shouted that at me, it took me by surprise. I'm not gonna lie. I also have a nose hair that's tickling me right now, and it's completely distracting, but I'll live through it. So, dude, I do, but they just keep coming back.
Get yourself a little fine touch, and you just fucking do it. You got to do it. You probably got to do it like 3 times a week.
Yeah, I got the goblin nose hairs.
Nose hairs be growing in ignorant as fuck. They don't care.
Dude,
yeah, they just do whatever they want.
But yeah, Jurassic Park was such a big part of my childhood that if he showed up anywhere, I would spot that guy immediately.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, I know who that fuck it is. That's Sam Neill.
Oh yeah.
One
As a child,
movie
that's where he touched everybody's heart.
He touched all the kids. Every single one of them lined up, and he touched them.
That's not true. He hates kids. One. If you are referring to the Sam Neill in Jurassic Park, he don't like kids.
Well, he sure did parent the shit out of them in that movie.
Hey, man, that just means he is a stand-up guy. Also, it was in the script.
He was down to clown, man. He played in a lot of shit. You talk about that Daybreakers movie. There was the Daybreakers movie was a big deal to me because of the story of how it got made. So when it came out, I was in film school. It's right around the time I met you. And it was a very big talk amongst us film students because the makers were twin brothers who maxed out their credit cards to make their shitty zombie movie, which went nowhere and didn't get anything. They went to film festivals. No one gave a fuck. But they wrote this horror movie about vampires, and they kept going to these places where Sam Neill was at because they wrote one of the vampires specifically for Sam Neill.
Mm-hmm.
And they waited for him outside, and they pitched it to him. They just were able to catch him. And he was like, he said he was in before he even read the script because there's a scene where his character dripped blood in his coffee and drank it almost like a creamer. And he thought that was just so cool. And just the whole idea behind it was so cool. So blood cream. Mm-hmm. So Sam Neill and his blood cream helped I didn't like saying that at all. Helped these two weirdos, probably on the spectrum guys, make their movie that's okay. It's an okay movie. It's got Willem Dafoe in it. It's got Ethan Hawke in it. So Sam Neill single-handedly got these knuckleheads to make their movie. And I think that's really fucking cool, and it says a lot about the guy. You know, he could have just told them.
He's friends with everybody that whole cast. He's like
really, for sure,
really good friends with fucking William Dafoe. So like, once he was on board, he was just like, yeah, I'll talk to my buddies.
Yeah, it was like they were just throwing money at him at that point. And when you hear of actors doing that kind of shit, I think that's really fucking cool. I think it's like a really cool thing. And so it was inspiring to me because these guys out of nowhere were able to get their pitch made and have a directorial debut with fucking Sam Neill, Willem Dafoe, and Ethan Hawke. And that's what that story kind of kept me going. That one and Mama were the two stories of like people out of nowhere, released to YouTube movie bullshit that actually made it, gave me hope that could happen to me. And look where it got me. Talking to you. Good gravy. You know, you just, what
do you want for? I'm thirsty, bro.
It's, pop them on your own time.
I'm just saying, okay? I have dry mouth. What do you want me to do?
All right, fair enough, dude. Cotton Mountain bitch. Anyway.
Don't be jealous of my guy.
Yeah, I mean that's the kind of dude Sam Neill was. Apparently, I've always been a fan of his, but one of the movies, Hunt for the Wilder People. You ever see that?
I have not seen it,
right?
But I did see the trailer for it.
Taika
Waititi.
Taika Waititi.
It's the same guy who did Thor Ragnarok.
Yeah. And Love and Thunder, which is a dog shit movie, but I digress.
Doesn't Sam Neill play Odin?
Yes.
In one of the Thors?
He plays pretend Odin.
Right.
When Loki is doing the play. Yeah. He's in both. He's in Love and Thunder and Ragnarok.
Ladies and gentlemen, that was the full circle. You have to watch
That's the full Marvel circle.
Right into fucking Sam Neill. That's how we bridged that gap.
Yep. He was 1 degree to Marvel right there. He was in a Marvel movie.
Thanks for sticking around,
Sam Neill
everybody.
was officially in a Marvel movie twice. But Taika, and that's probably why he was in those two movies, was because of Taikiti. You know, I'm sure he was. But we're Hunt for the Wilder People. Mm-hmm. Amazing movie. Those are my favorite kinds of his. Like Jojo Rabbit and that Hunt for the Wilder People. I forget.
He's also in Bicentennial Man.
He's also in Bicentennial Man. He's the dad of the family or whatever.
That's right.
Yeah, that's what I wrote down some too. I also wrote some down.
Oh, you took notes?
I took some notes.
I didn't actually write down words. I just drew pictures because reading is difficult for us.
He was in a movie called Rams that I've never seen. Oh, this remind me of this. This remind me of this. This remind me of this. So he's from New Zealand, for the record, just as a fun fact. So cool people are from New Zealand. Cool. That's just, a fact at this point. Peter Jackson and Sam Neill, that's all you need. Cool. That's cooler than half of America right there. Any shroom. He was in, I forgot, I think I remember this movie every 5 years.
Okay.
But he was in the first live action Jungle Book movie. Do you remember this thing? Came out in like the 90s. It had Princess's Bride guy in it. Sam Neill's in it. Dude, it's like a fucking, like an adult PG-13 take on the Jungle Book. This was before Disney had their grubby little hands on all this IP, and they're just I'm so fucking over those live action Disney movies. At first I was like, I don't care. Do whatever makes you happy. But now I think it's so blatantly cash grab, like flat, no thought goes into them whatsoever bullshit movies I've seen. If you think Marvel is even close to being bad, that Moana movie, I don't need to see it to already know it's a shot for shot remake, because the fucking trailer is a shot for shot remake. Same songs.
Hey, just real quick. I'm not saying I'm not, like, whatever. I'm not watching these movies, but also I'm not paying attention to them. So why do they bother you so much?
They bother me.
Why pay attention to it? You already know they're going to do it. You don't have to watch it.
They bother me.
You could just ignore it.
Because I want to feel something, AJ. And sometimes I just need to be mad at something to feel. Okay.
I mean, listen, if you want
Is
to be
that-
mad at something, you can back out of the garage without opening the door all the way, okay? That's what you could do if you want to feel something, all right? You want to have feelings? Damage your car, okay?
That makes no sense. But
I'm just saying, that's what I did this
for
weekend,
free
so.
get mad. I can
I
for
fucking
free
told
get
you
mad
about that shit,
at Disney.
dickhead.
I can free get mad at Disney.
Yeah, you
Oh
can
yeah,
do it
that's
for
right. You
free.
did that.
Yeah, thanks for paying attention to my life. It's just
yeah.
mine. It's just
I forgot
whatever.
that happened to you.
Yeah, I'm a dipshit. It's
Dude,
okay.
so much information leaves this brain on a regular basis.
On a regular
woke up-
braces. That's what you
braces.
need.
See, I can't even talk.
You need a brain brace.
I can't even talk
Gotta hold it
anymore.
all in.
One day I'm gonna log in here just drooling in a cup, talking gibberish, and that's gonna be your friend from now on.
Ben, you already do that. There's
Damn
clips
it.
of you just mumbling for fucking 20 minutes, dude.
Ba-ba-da-ba-da-sha-ba-da,
Dude, you do it every episode.
sha-ba-da.
Watch
No,
the TikToks,
okay,
bro. I highlight that
You're
shit.
ruining my rant. You're ruining my rant. And you might not care, but I do. I grew up on these movies. I don't care if it's lame. I like the original Disney movies. It's not like I'm popping them on all the fucking time or anything, but they have a soft spot in my heart.
I still
and I
crack them
think
out
that-
of them the clamshell.
And I
put
think
the fucking
you
teeth in.
could be just a little bit more courageous when you are a $1 billion company and just go, hey, don't make it $150 million. Why don't you make a fucking tighter, cooler story? I don't fucking
Ben,
know.
do
It
you
just drives
do
me
you
nuts.
do you do you know what
Just drives me
kills
nuts.
creativity and what kills heart and passion?
Money?
When you have too much fucking money. They don't
Yeah.
care. They just want
They
to
don't
get
care.
more of it, bro. Stop.
Well, that Moana movie, I'm sure made money. That's the
yeah.
gross thing about it.
Sure.
But you know what? There's guys out there like Christopher Nolan that's still knocking out $250 million epics that looks awesome. Also found out that the Odyssey was it's rated R.
Right on.
Fucking cool.
Right on.
That's pretty fucking awesome. He didn't have to do that. He's proven that you don't have to do that, but he did it.
Why
That's
not?
awesome.
Yeah. Why not, man?
Fucking go for it.
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan. I can't wait. I can't wait. I think it looks fucking fantastic. I'm going to see it this weekend.
Yeah. No, it does look. The trailer
Anyways,
epic as shit, dude. It looks dope.
so Sam Neill is in this Jungle Book movie, and I keep forgetting that it exists. I loved it as a kid. So I've been wanting to watch it as an adult to see if it holds up, because it's, like I said, it's a more adult, like, centered movie. You know, it's all, they're all adults. It's more violent. Some crazy shit happens.
They're not
yada,
even
yada.
wearing pants in this movie. You said it was an adult movie, so I was like, they're not even wearing
No,
pants.
bow, wow. I wonder
Is
if
it
there's
one
any
of those,
porns that
like-
still use that. I wonder if they still use it. Yeah, like the Pirates of the Caribbean. What did they call those? Penises of the Caribbean? Probably not. Probably something better than that. I don't know, dude. I'm not in that porn business. I don't name shit.
Oh,
Anyway, so
you're
Sam
talking
Neill's
about
in the Jungle Book
parody,
movie.
the parody titles. I got you.
Yeah. Now you're picking up on
I was like, what the fuck are you penises?
Why are you
Of the
picking up on
Caribbean? Just looking for that booty. Dude,
Well,
this shit writes
Caribbean?
itself, okay? Come on. Why would you not want to see a live action Pirates of just getting booty and fucking on the high
Yeah,
seas?
of course. I'm sure there's 1,000 of them.
They're like, hey, walk my plank.
Porn's gone to the wayside, dude. It's not even the same thing anymore.
But, the production and story value is just plummeted.
It's just plummeted, dude.
It's taken a real beating.
There's
dude.
no imagination in porn anymore. It's just a bunch of remakes.
Just I've already seen this plot.
lifeless adaptations. So Sam Neill was never in a porno. Probably not. You know what? He came close in that movie Possession. Watched it today.
Oh.
It's still in my brain. I'm kind of rattled from it a little bit. Yeah. Did you ever get a chance to watch it? Did you watch it?
I had seen it a very long time ago.
So I looked up this director. He's kind of like this is going to be a very ignorant statement because I've never seen or heard of any of his other work before. But he appears to be, when I read up on him, like a Lars Van Trier type, where he's like, I'm trying to go against the grain of mainstream movies, and I like weird stuff. So, like, from what I gathered, this is like the most comprehensible movie he's made. I could be wrong. I could be a complete fucking idiot right now talking about shit that I don't know shit about. But here we are.
We're wrong
This
all
is
the
what-
time. We got to be right at some
We're
point.
wrong all the time. I mean, I talk about shit I don't know much shit about, and I have full convention on. That's my whole personality. Really.
Yeah, just make up shit and believe it.
And just make up shit. But this one here, Sam Neill acted his fucking dick right off wild. I
Fuck,
have
right off.
no idea why anyone made the decisions they made, but maybe that's the point. The shit just gets crazier and crazier, and by the end of it, it was literally one of those movies like, what the fuck did I just watch? What did I just sit
A
myself
Sam
through?
Neill movie.
Wasn't expecting it to be so with a movie like Possession. So I heard that it had like the whole thing about Possession is that's being advertised or talked about in the cult horror genre, like people inner circles, that it has like one of, if not the best, possession horror scene where it's kind of a possession, but it's like she's let her body succumb to something. And I actually saw how the first Omen paid homage to it, like really bad. And
They did like a worse version of it.
yeah, whatever. I mean, it just looked like this bitch went to a tunnel and they put the camera on her and she acted insane. And then you could tell, I thought it was going to be all one take, but it was all one take until they had to do the special effects of her, like it coming out of her. And then they did an obvious cutaway and then did it. And I don't know. It was whatever to me. But the whole movie, to watch once, pretty enjoyable.
It's an older movie, though. Don't be shitting on them.
Oh, it's very old.
Yeah.
He's like a scrawny young guy. It's like
Don't be shitting on these special effects, bro. This is an old movie.
No, special effects were actually really good. I'm talking the fact that like the build up to it, I thought was going to be a little bit more technically interesting, and it really wasn't. And her acting was like, it's just a bitch freaking out in a tunnel.
We're all just bitches freaking out in tunnels.
We're all just bitches freaking out. Dude, that's all we are. That's all we're going to be. Bitches freaking out in a tunnel. Worth a watch once,
sure.
But I think you're gonna get the cinema bros, the people that have that highbrow and go, yeah, you
Cinema bros.
Get it.
Delicious.
It's about infidelity and being a cuckold and the obsession one could go over for love and it's tentacle porn. Tentacle porn happens in this movie. I thought that's what I was gonna say is I thought it was gonna be like a normal possession movie where Satan does some witchcraft shit, but it's from what I see, it's actually like an Eldritch horror movie. Because there's this thing. It's a cool concept, and it's a thinker. It's gonna weigh on me.
It's a thinker. Okay, I like it.
It's a thinker.
Right on.
That's it. That's all I got to say on Possession. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk, my Sam Neill talk.
Sam talk.
Sure. Did I deflate your balloon there, big guy? Did I let the helium out of...
I mean, you end off like that. I don't really know if there's a segue. I'm just waiting for you to prop the next movie so we can talk about that.
Well, you can prop the next movie. When I go silent, you could bring up another movie so I don't sit here looking like an idiot.
He's fist fucking, leprechauns and tentacles, and then he's fist fucking dinosaurs in another movie with a cool hat. And he doesn't like kids, and he walks around with a...
Harrison Ford was supposed to be in Jurassic Park, and he turned it down?
I don't care.
Because I think it conflicted with Indiana Jones or some bullshit.
Who gives a shit?
He was supposed to be in Jurassic Park, and they said no, and then Sam Neill went in there.
But he said yes to Red Hulk. Good job.
Good job, dude.
Good job.
Did you see that? It looks stupid.
Once I heard that Captain Falcon talks the Red Hulk down because he ain't gonna fight him. That ain't fucking happening. I was like, I'm out.
So he did the sun setting speech. That would be so funny if he acted like Black Widow. Dude.
So you had mentioned the other day that you were like, there's a lot of banger movies out, right? So that got me thinking of you know what that means? Because you're gonna think Obsession, great. Odyssey, Anticipation is all over the place. What was the Backrooms did fucking great.
Spider-Man's coming out, the new one.
That anticipation for that movie is fucking wildly off the charts. And then there's what was it? Evil Dead Burn did fucking good. Dude, do you know what this means, right? So I was thinking about it.
Apocalypse is coming?
It just means we're in a depression.
Well, yeah.
When cinema, right, is
banging.
Is banging. So, are the movies this good, or do we just really need an escape that bad? That's the idea. That's the question.
That's a good question.
That's the question, yeah.
I think the attendance at the theaters is because we're in a depression. Or about to be.
No. Something has to be interesting enough to drive people to the theaters, and I think the overall acceptance of these movies that may not have gotten an audience before if times were good, right? Because where everyone's looking for an escapism right now, dude. Just saying, just look around, dude. We are definitely in depression. If movies are fucking
Well, that's basically
popping
what
off
I'm
like
trying to
this.
say. Is because that's what I'm trying to say. Is because I think other movies have come out in the past that were really good. Just no one went and saw them because they didn't really need it.
Yeah, that's what
They
I'm
didn't
getting at.
need to go search for
And
it.
right
Yeah.
now, fucking Sam Neill died. So now we don't have anybody to save the movies. You know, we don't actually know if the
There's
movies.
nobody
we,
to save the movies.
we don't know if the movie's actually going to be that good, or if people are just that depressed and need something else in their life.
I mean, there's a lot of these movies that are that good. What I find interesting, and maybe this is a bigger conversation for later or something that you and I can't wrap our heads around.
You got 20 minutes.
But I think that's too short. I need an hour. I've been thinking, and I know that's dangerous, but I've been thinking.
It is.
I've been thinking that
Sit and ponder.
that a lot of these people, including myself, have been so scared of AI and boogity. But the young people and how they've been embracing AI by saying "fuck you" has really given me a lot of hope. And I think about this: when I was growing up in high school, the 70s was the rave. People were getting into collecting
You weren't
fucking
alive
records.
in the 70s.
You're an idiot.
You just said
You're
when you were a
goddamn
kid.
idiot.
When you were
When
a kid.
I was in high
70s?
school, the 70s era was the rave. It was exciting to talk about the 70s in the 2000s. You dumb shit.
I mean, for
So
you.
like, no, not for me, for everybody. It was like
you,
the style of you just. I'm gonna slap you. Okay, pay attention when I'm trying to say to
You love
you.
bell bottoms. It's okay.
No,
We all like bell
I'm just talking
bottoms
about like
and
there's
frilly.
like people got really into the fucking mustaches and the overalls, and the hipsters start coming out, and like old shit was like popular, and like people were getting into old songs and all this different shit. And I realized that just because a new thing comes out doesn't mean that young people or the influencers or whatever the fuck are just going to flock to it. And I also think that just because there's people out there that want to be lazy and have a program make their movie for them doesn't mean there's not somebody else over here that wants to actually make a movie, not have a computer make a movie for them. They want to physically make that movie. And there's a lot of young people. Curry Barker, who did Obsession, movie was only camera tricks, only practical effects. Old school way of making movies. The dude is like, what, 24?
No
If there's
idea.
anyone that would be utilizing AI, it would be that motherfucker. The Backrooms guy, for example, he's fucking 19, 20, and he's fucking old school filmmaking it. And he himself has come out and said, I have no interest in using AI or
Yeah,
doing
but
any of that
Hold
AI
on.
bullshit.
I'm
And he's
going
a
to stop you right
20-year-old.
there. I'm going to stop you right there. You have some genuine artists, right?
Yes.
And they love the craft. And then you have a sea of people who don't have any skill, who are going to use AI every fucking chance they
Let
get.
him. Let him.
Listen.
They're going to crash and burn. We're always going to be able to spot it. I don't think it's going to get to a level. I truly don't think it's going to get to a level where people are like, we're fucked. Maybe I'm just optimistic. Maybe I'm too optimistic. I just don't think, I think there's going to be enough people out there. You're thinking, I think what the point you're trying to make is that there's 1 to 1,000. And I don't think that's the case. I don't think it's one person to 1,000 people, because those 1,000 people that have not the desire to make a movie, that just want to have a computer make it, I don't think they're going to be creative enough to make a movie that they actually want to see. They think they do, but when an actual talented artist makes a movie and they make it real and bring it to the world, I think it's going to trump whatever bullshit slop that AI brings out every day of the week. AI was supposed to take over my job.
I hope you're right.
Sending emails.
I hope you're right.
I write a better email still than AI does. I just impressed my bosses with emails that I've wrote, which is a horrible sentence. But the point being is,
not
the
to pat
point
myself
being
on
is,
the
like,
back or anything.
people keep ringing the fucking bell. And all I'm just trying to say is, just be smarter than the robot. Just be smarter than
It's
the robot.
difficult when you're stupid.
Be smarter than the
This is
robot.
just a new age, like John Henry versus the fucking robot on the railroad kind of shit. You know what I mean? The folklore, like old folk tale. Just gotta wait it out, man. Just gotta wait it out. We're not. AI is not going anywhere. We have, appliances and robots in our house already that do shit for us to save us time. And I just think
There's a
that's
lot
where
of stuff I'm going to use.
I do think that's where it's going to go. Personally, I'm not. Don't care for it.
I think AI is going to be used. I think we all already use AI. Anytime you Google anything, you're using AI. It's just going to be a part of us to that degree. Whether you want to extend it and make it do everything for you, especially to me, if you're using AI to create your little fucking movie, then you never liked making movies to begin with. It literally would make me sick to have AI. I tried it. I tried to make a little movie from it. I was going to do little short AI made videos on YouTube. I was going to make little horror things, write little scripts, do little prompts and all that stuff. I tried it once and it literally made my stomach hurt. It made me physically ill to do it, and I shut the whole project down. It's not for me. It's just not my it's not my bag. Because I want to make a movie. I want to have me and my friends or like-minded individuals in a room with fake blood and bad acting and making a fucking movie. I want to play pretend with my friends. I don't want to fucking collaborate with a computer.
I want to do hood rat things with my friends.
And I don't, yes.
I want to pretend with my friends.
Wow. I can't believe you just said that.
What? The fuck did I say?
It just took, it's not the too bad. It just kind of caught me off guard. It just caught me off guard. I want to do hood rat things with my hood rat friends.
What the fuck?
No, I guess I'm just getting on a soapbox here, ranting to my friend.
You are.
Not to take over Sam Neill's time to shine.
Yeah,
I don't know, man. I have a more hopeful outlook on this shit.
Yeah, you do. I don't.
But you're also an art, like a drawing artist, and I'm sure it breaks your little heart every time you see some. But even
I don't care.
I can tell.
Look, this is the thing. Somebody's going to they put a bunch of prompts in. The only thing that bothers me is when they go, "Don't steal my art," and I'm like, "Your art? Your art was created by a generator, bro. Art. You didn't draw anything." It sucks because, listen, I'm not going to say I'm a great artist. I still struggled to draw things, but at least I'm learning how and kind of like molding a skill, right? If you don't have to mold a skill and you're just like, "Look what I did," dude. There's so many different styles out there. There's so many things to appreciate because it's perspective. I think you're losing the heart of the artwork. So what I'm getting at is AI essentially is the fucking Disney Corporation just making real fucking images of all the, real live action out of all their fucking hand-drawn amazing art pieces. And I think that's the fucking problem. If you have a problem with that, I don't see why you wouldn't have a problem with this. It's kind of in the same thing.
I do.
It's kind of in the same thing,
I do have a problem with it.
Right, but what I'm saying is this is why it should bother you. It's very connected because corporations own those AI things. They're making money off of people, but they're also gathering data from everyone, every artist. It's not just the drawers and the painters. It's the musicians. It's everyone who's a creative. They're just taking it. They're just mining this shit. Why? So some soulless fuck can come along and reap the benefits from somebody else's hard labor. I just described the American government. I couldn't agree with you more. And I think that that's going to happen on a commercial standpoint. But absolutely. I think just like with every other art that's out there, and now the silver lining about being able to self-promote and self-distribute your own work. Because for me, if your goal is to make a $250 million bloated movie one day, I think you're looking at being a filmmaker wrong. I think if your idea of becoming a musician is to sell out arenas one day, I think you're looking at that wrong. I think to me personally, that's just I think it's kind of weird not to have those thoughts because you need to have some kind of grandeur as a goal to motivate you and push you. Not to say that you want to be the best. You mean to tell me Shane Gillis didn't think he was going to sell out that fucking stadium? He just got
I think everyone pretends to accept the Oscar speech.
The Guinness World Record for selling out a fucking stadium to most people. Do you think that was a goal he had? Or if he was like, I just want to sell out an arena one day? You know what I'm saying?
That's my point. I don't think his goal was to ever sell out arena. I think his goal was make a living doing comedy.
That's fair.
I think that's my point. I think everybody that's actually talented and good at this, they've never thought of themselves as somebody who's selling out arena. Maybe someone like Kevin Hart was like, but Kevin Hart is a known workaholic. That's why he's in a bajillion movies. He never stops going because he's going for that first thing. But I guarantee you, when he first started, he's like, I just want to be a comedian, and I'm not going to stop until I'm making money at doing this. And then he got the next thing and the next thing and the next thing.
And because you get the next thing and the next thing and the next thing, what do? It's like steps. You level up, you plateau, you have to get to the next thing. So you're going to have more grandeur thoughts of what you can do. There's nothing wrong with that.
I'm talking about when you're starting out.
Yeah. No,
I didn't say there was.
When you start off, you have low goals. You have low goals that are obtainable. Just, you got to get your feet wet. You got to feel acceptance. You have to know you want it.
I still think
you want it.
But I still think that, I still think that those goals, it's fine to have multiple goals, but I still think that those goals should be secondary, because the only way you're going to get, and this is just my opinion, this is just my philosophy on life, and I know I'm not the only one who thinks this way, but I think that if you make that your main goal, you're going to lose the art of it all. You're going to lose the heart of it all.
Yeah.
I don't want to do a Marvel project just because I want to direct a $250 million movie. I would want to do a Marvel project if a script came my way or an opportunity came my way that I was like, I can't stop thinking about this idea.
Okay, so that's a question. If you had the opportunity, what character would you make a movie on?
I would love to make a Blade movie. Would love it. I would go more of the fantastical route. But in this political climate, I don't think they'll ever let a white guy direct Blade. I just don't think it's going to happen.
So you're going to go that way with it. Okay.
I truly believe they're never going to let. They gave Quentin Tarantino shit for directing Django Unchained, and he wrote it. Like that's his own. Like that came from his fucking brain.
Sure.
And they were still like, oh, you're not.
I don't think it came from his brain. Isn't it? Didn't it? There was a comic book, right? And is there like an old book? Is there a book?
There's an old movie, but it's not his characters at all.
All right.
The guy that actually plays Django in the originals is in the movie, and he's a white guy. And he's sitting at the table drinking.
Either way, Jamie Foxx did awesome. Anybody has a problem?
He did awesome in that movie.
If you don't like it, don't watch it. It's a great movie.
I really would love to have done something with the X-Men. I don't know.
I would like one character, Beta Ray Bill.
Oh, Ghost. I would do a kick-ass Ghost Rider movie. That's for sure.
If given the right amount of money, I think Ghost Rider would be sick, but Beta Ray Bill would be sick. I like the ancillary characters. I like the characters that are off to the side, not a lot of people know about, like Darkhawk. I think that would be fucking sick.
I wouldn't be interested in a Prime. It's just not my speed. It's not how it would make. But the problem too, because this hypothetical means that I would have to be down with the Marvel style in general, and I'm not. Like in terms of a director, I am as a fan. It's not my. They only pick directors that are going to fit their. They've even fired great directors because they weren't going to adhere to their visual style. I wouldn't. Not to be like, oh, well, like I wouldn't direct a movie that way. It's just not how I'm not an action film director in that way.
Fair enough.
Not to say that I don't want to do action, but my action wouldn't look like that. It'd be more
given the
grounded.
Opportunity to make an X-Men movie, that would be fucking
That'd be tits.
That would be awesome, dude.
It'd be tits.
That would be the fattest, juiciest fucking tits, fucking pancake nipples. That would be amazing.
But I think with James Gunn being in DCU,
pancake nipples.
I would much rather do a DCU movie because he would let me do my own thing. Clayface would have been perfect for me. That Clayface movie, if I was a film director, I would have murdered to be the director of that specific script.
You could pick any Batman villain, anything from his rogues gallery, I think would be a pretty sick movie. Two-Face would be a crazy movie. Two-Face would be a fucking crazy movie. Mr. Freeze would be awesome. Dude, even the, what is it, Scarface? The ventriloquist dummy. Like, even that would be fucking sick.
Yeah.
Like, he's got the Mad Hatter, Scarecrow. There's a lot you could fucking do. Poison Ivy would have been sick for her own fucking movie. We don't really need any more Harley Quinn. It's kind of getting oversaturated. But
I like how Sam Neill took the back seat to Marvel and DC.
Hey man, this is where this is where you're driving the car. I'm just,
Yeah, I understand. And I did go on a rant about AI when I wasn't expected to. But
you did.
I do like you shuffling papers during the episode, and that's not me being facetious.
That's like a newscaster.
It makes me feel like you're more invested.
Yeah, I
it
am.
makes me feel like you're more
I
invested.
am. To be quite honest with you, I have ADHD, and I'm just trying to make the pages all flush with each other. I'm stemming out, man.
What's your favorite Sam Neill movie?
I mean,
What's your
obviously,
favorite
it's
Sam Neill
fucking
movie?
Event Horizon. I mean, who are we talking? Come
Yeah,
on
I
now.
would be disappointed if you didn't say
Come
Event
on now.
Horizon. I would feel like I didn't know. I think that's my
I
favorite.
think his
too.
second best. Second would probably be because I didn't watch Peaky Blinders. I don't really care, so I know, shame on me. Yeah, whatever. Who cares? It's in my heart. Jurassic Park. As much as I'm not a fan of where they went, that first Jurassic Park is fucking tits, man.
Killer.
Yeah, Event Horizon.
The
Jurassic
third one
Park.
that he's in is actually pretty decent.
You know what? I'll even say this. Into the Mouth of Madness it's weird. It's a little hard to watch. It's a little long. It's kind of boring. It's still worth it. It's still worth the fucking watch. It's still a great descent into madness. And again, it's not wonderful. You're not going to want to watch it all the time, but I think it's a really decent watch. You said Possession. That sounds fucking awesome too. So I would love. I'm personally going to watch Possession after all this.
I think, dude, honestly, I kind of want you to because I want to see. I really want you to because I want to see how it feels European. It feels artsy fartsy. They speak English in there, so it's anything crazy like that. It takes place in Germany, so the architecture is all different than what we're used to. It's very interesting.
The architecture, the atmosphere, the fucking environment. Yeah. I like something I can get immersed in. So I don't mind foreign films at all.
You know what? Yeah, me neither. It reminds me of an Ari Aster movie where it's more about the family dynamics.
Sure.
And the unraveling of the human emotion, and the horror aspect is kind of secondary.
Yeah.
More in theme.
I think that's
most of the violent shit.
Most of the violent shit, what?
Most of the violent shit happens sprinkled throughout, and it's more unsettling violence than just gore.
Sure.
Gore fest stuff and stuff that just makes you go, oh my God.
But
why is this happening this way?
Sam Neill has
it's
a
charm.
Effective. He's got a charm. Okay, yes. So he has a very comforting vibe to him. So even watching him become the villain or watching him play that role, it's the charisma. You know how they're just like, why does they just kill him? Or there's some innate quality about his character that is intriguing enough where you want to hear more. Like, you don't just want to kill him off.
Right.
So I do like him as a good guy, but I think as a villain, I think that's where he really shines because of that charisma, of his charm.
Well, he was terrific. He was terrific in Peaky Blinders, but he was also terrific in Event Horizon as the villain.
Yeah.
He did such a good job there.
I mean, who would have thought he would have been the bad guy? Who would have thought he would have been the bad guy?
Yeah.
It starts off with him.
And he's so, like you said, got this charm and this comfortability to him. But do me a favor. Watch these are both on Amazon Prime. So watch Possession.
Okay.
And then almost immediately after, watch Hunt for the Wilder People. And the reason why I say that is because Possession is a very dark, disturbing, unsettling movie. And Hunt for the Wilder People is such a heartfelt, funny, it's dry. It's very, it's Taika
It's Taika Waititi. Yeah, I get it.
Taika Waititi. I don't know why I can't say his name right.
It's fine. You're dumb.
But his comedy, it's very Wes Anderson in tone in terms of like that, but it's very good. And Sam Neill is so excellent in it. So it'd be cool for you to watch young Sam Neill and then like drastically older Sam Neill in completely different roles. But he crushes it in Possession. The way he handles that entire character and the madness of it and how he unrolls. And he has these, like you said, charming moments in Possession where he almost like he's winking at the camera, just the way he smiles and like kind of talks to people. Like, this is a man in one movie, he's like pathetic and then kind of innocent, charming, devilish, and then evil, and then not. It's the more I think about it, the more I talk about it, the more I really do dig Possession. I don't know if I'll ever sit through it again. It's nothing that I was like, oh man, that was fucking awesome. But
I mean, the way you're talking,
I could definitely see, I could definitely see why people bring this movie up. Like, I could see why it's on the cult watch list as like cult horror fans. But anyway, anything else? Anything else for the big guy? Anything else that you've seen this week? Anything that tickles your pickle?
Did you ever watch Dust Bunny? Did you ever get to that?
No, I actually just saw that on HBO when I was looking for something on there, and I came across it. I was like, fuck, I need to watch
I'm
Dust
just saying,
Bunny.
just remember what I said. Wes Anderson meets Tim Burton.
I will remember.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I'm gonna watch it
Right now, right now.
right now. I don't know if I'll watch it right now. It's already pretty late. Anyway, all right. I think that's enough.
Cool.
I think I've had enough. We had some good rants there, buddy.
I didn't have any rants. You had all the rants.
I had some good rants there, buddy.
You did. I was just a soundboard for most of that.
Yeah, I just wanted to yell at somebody about something. Okay,
It's okay.
today was a crazy rough day.
You look pretty rough.
My internet was out.
You do look pretty rough.
My internet was out. When the internet goes out, I feel like it's the zombie apocalypse. Like, I feel like I need to start fighting for my food.
I feel like a fucking pilgrim when the internet goes out. I feel like I'm naked and afraid. Everyone can see my penis and I don't want it. But then as soon as I have
Blu-rays like a fucking animal.
Yeah. Then as soon as the internet comes back on, I go, civilization again. First world problems.
Oh, okay. I love it. I was literally out all day today. Couldn't do my job. Couldn't work. But I couldn't even enjoy not being able to do my job.
Because you were just worrying about not doing your job.
Well, it was that, and it was also like, well, I told my boss what was going on, and they knew because they literally cut out in the middle of our morning weekly meeting this morning.
So what happened? Are you getting like a crazy fucking storm or something? Or?
I don't know. I think I was on the phone with Spectrum bitching them out today. So
you have Spectrum too? So
they're supposed to be sending me.
So you mean to tell me this whole time I've been bitching about Spectrum and how my internet's on the Spectrum and shit, and you got that shit too, you bitch?
I've got that. I've got the Spectrum too, dude.
It's the worst.
It's the worst. I call, but
fucking awful.
I basically threatened him to break up with them, is what I did, and then they were like,
"Give me my promise ring back."
We just this sounds sus. This sounds sus, but I'm going to give them a shot. They said they're rolling out their brand new, it's called the Invincible router. And apparently it has its own backup battery system and ability to, if there is an outage for any reason, it will instead bounce the Wi-Fi signal off of neighboring cell towers.
Yeah, we have that. We have that down here in Florida. You know, we found out what it was. It's not that at all. It's just a miniature personal vibrator that sits in the box. And you plug it into your wall.
Great.
It does nothing. It doesn't.
That's great.
The only thing that bangs around is the vibrator when it's turned on. It just rattles in the box.
Oh, that's great. And so they just go, so when you have so what happens is when you have an outage, it just has a note that says you can fuck yourself with this. Have a nice day.
I'm glad you took it, man. I'm glad you ran with it. I love you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. I got what you're putting down. They're just going to fuck you in the ass.
Yep.
Instead of fix your problem.
Yep. Oh, you don't have internet?
I smelled what you were shitting.
I think Spectrum is in cahoots with the movie theaters. And they're like, oh, internet's down. You got to go to the movies and watch New Odyssey.
I wouldn't put it down. I wouldn't put it past
Depression. Welcome to the depression.
Depression. The country's in a depression, which puts people in a depression, and the depressed people want to escape, and they escape to the movies. The magic of the movies. Everything
is a lie, everyone.
Movies are for you.
They're meant for me.
If I didn't have facial hair, I wouldn't have a chin. All right, that's enough.
I think
that's
you
enough.
would. It would just be a very sad chin.
No, I shaved my face a few years back for court, and I looked like an earthworm. I don't know what happened to my chin over the years, but I guess I got a nice little bullfrog double chin.
Why
there.
would you? I don't understand people say this, like, oh, I have shaved my face. I went to court. Why do you have to shave your facial hair to?
I'll never do it again.
To court? But why did you have to shave your face to go to court? What makes you look more presentable if you just had clean facial hair?
I was a weaker man back then, and my attorney said that I needed to shave my face, and I listened to her, and it didn't make a damn bit of difference at all. Not even a little bit. It was like 4 years ago, and now I'll never.
Well, I live in the swamp. Everybody got a beard down here. I ain't shaving shit to go anywhere. It's too hot for the beard. I'm staying inside. I'm not letting anybody see my chin. Just like I don't want to see your feet. I don't want anyone to see my chin. All right. He's getting ready. He's getting ready to fucking expose some toes.
Oh, dude, my feet are gross right now. I haven't.
If you're gonna show your feet, you have to charge.
Oh yeah, I should do an OnlyFans.
Yeah. How's your butt doing?
Bad still. Not great.
Bad.
Pooping a lot.
Still.
Too much.
You're still eating shit, aren't you?
I've been eating a lot better, but I go to the doctor on Thursday. Anyway, we're way past our time here. Okay, Sam Neill, we love you. R.I.P. Big Dog.
You were a great
You're
one.
one of the legends.
One of the
You're one of the
legends.
greats. Can't believe you're gone. And in your memory, I'll watch Merlin.
Yeah, you
I've never
fucking
seen
should.
it.
And in Sam Neill's memory,
I watch
will
Merlin.
watch Possession.
You watch Possession
will.
and Hunt for the Wilder People, and we'll reconvene. All right. I'll let you know how Odyssey is next Monday, too.
I think we're also
All right.
going to see that. So
Nice. All right. I'm done with this bitch. Peace.